Don, you're a big Serie A watcher. Everyone agrees Manchester United could use a centre forward, but the suggestion is that, from some, is that rather than pricey A-listers like Harry Kane or indeed Victor Osimhen, they could opt for Atalanta's Danish starlet Rasmus Højlund, who would cost no more than 50-odd million, given that he's only 20 years old. Is he ready?
Buy him. I love him. I think he's the closest thing you can try and clone to Erling Haaland. I've seen him enough times to watch the way he plays. When he's got his back to goal, he's very, very accomplished at getting hold of the ball and laying off. Normally, that's the things you've got to improve on as a centre forward. But he's incredible like Haaland at sometimes, which is a good thing, of ignoring the play and just getting your head down and sprinting in the box. Seems quite basic, but he's brilliant at it. When I've worked on Atalanta games, I've sent one or two clips to one or two Premier League managers that I know. And I just think for that sort of money, I think if Man United bought him for whatever it is, 40 to 50 million quid, I think very quickly you could turn him into a £100 million player. I think he's that good. I mean, Victor Osimhen and Harry Kane would guarantee you the goals. So if all three are standing right in front of you, you would probably go for Harry Kane because he'll guarantee you 30 goals a season, no problem.
But they all have different prices, of course.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm just thinking
right.
Money's no object. But I'm thinking if you're Man United, who have not, as it stands, one of the richest clubs in the world and not got loads of money to spend, I think the way Højlund plays, I think would be a brilliant signing for Man United. I think he's so good.
Could you make a case that United actually need two centre forwards, and maybe you get one of these guys like Osimhen or Kane, who are the finished article?
Think they've got the money, have they?
Well, I mean, you'd have to shift people or whatever. But given that Martial is like the new Darren Anderton in terms of being injured, and given that
maybe they cash in on Jadon Sancho. Maybe they think he's
if
not
you can get money for Sancho. I don't know. I'm just thinking about because Højlund is a really exciting talent. I think he's still a project. I don't know that he's going to have the.
He's not too rough though. Normally when you buy a player, you have a rough diamond, you can polish him.
But I'm also wondering whether actual centre forward is his best position, or whether it's in.
I've only seen him play there.
Or I think
the trouble is, I don't know if you might agree with this, is when you play for Gasperini and Atalanta, I think it's then hard. I think we've seen it a number of times when once you play in his system, which is so chaotic but in a brilliant way, some players then actually struggle to move on and find a new sort of way of playing because Gasperini's so sort of off the cuff. Do you agree or not?
Yeah. No, it's something that's been said. I was thinking of former Atalanta players who've moved on, and it has generally been.
Well, I think Frauler had the same sort of thing, didn't he, at Forest?
Remo Freuler, definitely. Robin Gosens at Inter, definitely. The guy Castagne at Leicester. So, there are examples of this. The thing about Højlund is, obviously, they got him from, I think it was at Graz in Austria. And then, so he's somebody who's been, people have been talking about him since he was 15, 16 years old, and not just because his name sounds vaguely like Haaland.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.